Hi guys, welcome back to another video. This is your channel Stat and Math Tutorials. So in today's video I'm going to show you how to solve exponential equations using a few techniques depend on the question or depend on the equation itself. So let's start with the first technique, which is using the one-to-one property. So let x, a and b be any real numbers where x is positive and it's not equal to 1, then if x raised to power a equal x raised to power b, so if and only if a equals b. So this property called one-to-one property. So for example, if we try to solve this equation, 3 to x minus 1 equals 3 to x 2x minus 4. So this property is telling us that the equation is equivalent to x minus 1 must be the same as 2x minus 4. So in other words, when the exponential equation has the same base on each side of the equation, then the exponents must be equal to each other. So now this is just a linear equation, we can solve it. So I'm gonna subtract x from both sides and add in 4 to both sides. So on this side I'm gonna get negative 1 plus 4, and this side I get 2x minus x that's equivalent to 3 equal to x minus x is x, and that's my solution to that equation, x equal 3. But sometimes there is no common base, but you need to rewrite the equation or rewrite the terms with a common base. For example, if we try to solve the equation, the following equation, 256 equals 4 to x minus 5. So 256 equals 4 to x minus 5. So there is no common base here, so I cannot use one-to-one property. But if you notice that 256 can be written as 2 to the 8th power, and 4 can be rewritten as 2 squared. Now I can make a common base on both sides of the equation. So 256 is the same thing as 2 to the 8th, and 4 is 2 squared, everything raised to x minus 5. Now I'm gonna use the exponent rule on the right hand side. So 2 to the 8th equals 2, and distribute the 2 here. 2 times 2x, 2 times x is 2x, minus 2 times 5, negative 10. And now using one-to-one property, I have the same base, so it's gonna be 8 must be the same as 2x minus 10. And now adding 10 to both sides, I get 18 on the left hand side and I left with 2x on the right hand side. Now dividing both sides by 2, I get 18 over 2 equal x, which means x is 9. So that's my solution to that equation using the first technique, which is one-to-one property. So now let's jump to the second technique when you're dealing with exponential equation, which is using the logarithms. So there is 2 steps to this technique. So apply logarithm to both sides of the equation, then solve the equation using the rules of logarithms. So let's do a couple examples here. So for example, we try to solve 2x equals 3 to x minus 1. So the equation is 2 to the x equal 3 to x minus 1. And if you see, I don't have the same base here. So this is 2 and this is 3. So I cannot use the first technique, which is one-to-one property. So I'm gonna apply logarithm to both sides. So apply logarithm to both sides. So it's gonna be ln. You can use any log base you want, but most of the time use natural log or log base 10. So I'm gonna use natural log here. So ln of 2 to the x equals ln of 3 to x minus 1. Now I'm gonna use the power rule. So pull the x in front, so that's x times ln of 2 equals x minus 1 ln of 3. So by power rule. So by power rule here. Then I'm gonna distribute the right hand side. So distribute ln of 3. So x ln of 2 equals x times ln of 3 minus ln of 3. Then I'm gonna collect the terms with x and one side. So subtracting x ln of 3 from both sides. So I end up with x ln of 2 minus x ln of 3 equals negative ln of 3. Next, I need to factor out the x on the left hand side. So factor out x. I get x times ln of 2 minus ln of 3 equals negative ln of 3. So now dividing both sides by ln of 2 minus ln of 3, or I can use the quotient rule to make this x ln of 2 divided by 3 by the quotient rule equals negative ln of 3. Now dividing both sides by ln of 2 thirds, so x equals negative ln of 3 divided by ln of 2 thirds. So you can leave it in this form. or you can use your calculator and simplify this expression more to get like a decimal number. So let's do one more example using the technique of logarithm. So I have just need space here. Second example, it's 4 e to 2x plus 3 equals 12. So first step, subtracting 3 from both sides, so I end up with 4 e to the power 2x equals 9. So 12 minus 3 is 9. Now I'm gonna divide both sides by 4. I get 9/4. Now I'm gonna apply natural log to both sides, equals ln of 9/4. Then using the power rule here, so 2x ln of e equals ln of 9/4, and ln of e is just 1, so this is supposed to be 2x, not 2 to the x. So 2x, just the exponent. So I end up with 2x equal ln of 9/4. And finally I can divide both sides by 2, so x equal ln of 9/4 divide by 2, and that's my answer to that equation using the logarithm techniques. So the last technique here, it's using the quadratic formula when you have an exponential functions in quadratic form. So for example, we try to solve this equation e to the power 2x equals e to x plus 3. I'm gonna make one side of the equation equal to 0, so e to the 2x minus e to x minus 3 equals 0. And if I let y equals ex, I'm gonna get y squared. So e to 2x is the same thing as y squared minus y minus 3 equals 0. And this is a quadratic equation. So just a quick reminder, y using the quadratic formula will be negative b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac divided by 2a. So let's apply it to our equation. So y will be negative b, which is minus 1, so it's going to be positive 1, plus or minus 1 square is just 1, minus 4 times negative 3 times 1 divided by 2 times 1. Let's simplify. I get 1 plus or minus square root of 1 plus 12 is 13. Divide by 2. So the solution for this quadratic equation y1 equals 1 plus square root of 13 over 2, and y2 equals 1 minus square root of 13 divided by 2. But remember, we are not solving for y, we are solving for x. So our substitution was y equal x. So that's mean 1 plus square root of 13 equals ex. And now I can apply the rule of logarithm. So natural log of both sides, 1 plus square root of 13 over 2 equals natural log of ex. Then I end up with natural log of 1 plus square root of 13 over 2 equals x times ln of a, and ln of a is just 1. So that's my first solution to that equation. Let's look at the second solution, which is ex. So second solution, it's 1 minus square root of 13 divided by 2, and that's equal to e to x. So if you look at the left hand side, so the left hand side it's negative, so left hand side is less than 0, and the right hand side it's always positive. So we get something negative equals something positive, which is not okay. So we cannot accept 1 minus square root of 13 over 2 as a solution. So is not a solution to that equation because it's negative. So the only solution for this equation it's ln of 1 plus square root of 13 over 2. So the only solution is x equals ln of 1 plus square root of 13 divided by 2, and that's the only solution for that equation. So I will pause here and continue next time and a new video about solving logarithm equations. So thank you for watching and see you next time.